DJ Akademiks just exposed all the compromised people at iHeartMedia in a very subtle way. This right here is Akademiks essentially sounding the trumpet for war. This right here is the most direct shot I've ever seen Akademiks take at the iHeartMedia bot. So let's get into this, man. So Akademiks did a live stream, and on his live stream, he was reacting to the Breakfast Club response to the Jay-Z lawsuit.
Keep in mind, I just want to remind y'all, everybody said Drake is a bozo for filing the lawsuit. Keep in mind, he ain't sue Kendrick. His lawsuit didn't say, I'm suing because I lost a rap battle. His lawsuit is saying that someone calling me a certified and it being promoted by my label has made me lose value. And everybody said, man, that bozo, he's whack. Suing in hip-hop? Let's see how they now feel about Jay-Z getting called a certified one, and also getting sued. Let's see. Here we go.
I must admit, it does start off a little slow, but eventually he starts cooking and get the ball rolling. Because even I would say that the Drake and Jay-Z angle is entirely different. They're a false equivalency. Drake, even though he's suing the label, he's still suing after losing a rap battle. Jay-Z is suing somebody that he believes is a con artist attorney who is essentially using fabricated stories from compromised people to smear his name in an attempt to extort him out of money. Those are two different things. However, the angle I do want everybody to implore is the fact that the Breakfast Club is a left-leaning platform. The Breakfast Club has came on their airwaves and they've said in the past, believe all victims. They've said in the past, Me Too is fine. They've said in the past, hey, bruh, we're going to believe the victims and believe women because women have not been believed for years. So that's always been their stance against everybody else. But when it comes to Jay-Z, their stance is a little different. But Akademiks would also say that he has been taking notes. He's been jotting things down. He's been documenting everybody's stance on a lot of these issues because he knew this day will come where their integrity will be called to action.
But I play this. I'm going to tell you why I play it. Because I play it to memorialize everybody's words. One thing I love about my job, I like to keep in the tuck about what you said about that, what you said about this. This is how I expose everybody. Ain't I undefeated versus everybody? Not that I got problems with these people, but ain't I undefeated? You know why? Because I know what you said then, I know what you said now. I know how you acted then, I know how you acted now. It's easy. Once we start getting to war of words, I just showcase you a hypocrite. So that's the only reason why, and that's what I played.
Everybody can't sound the same. It's like, that's right. They'll call.
Now, I'm saying this because the next time the Breakfast Club report about getting accused of some shit, I hope Jess Hilarious and Lauren champion the guy fighting back. Don't only champion Jay-Z. Keep it fair.
Oh, I like when Act talk like this, bruh. It literally warms my body and makes me when Act talks like this, bruh. Note to edit it, add a beep or cut that part out. We're not giving these F-boys any ammo or any content. If we're giving credit where credit is due, Charlamagne the God is a real one. He used to have the stance of, we're not trying allegations like this in a court of public perception. It's not happening. He gave Trey Songz the benefit of the doubt. He gave Chris Brown the benefit of the doubt. He gave Russell Simmons the benefit of the doubt.
Like I said, those are very serious allegations that should not be tried in the court of public opinion. And that's what seems like is happening over the past 24 hours, is being tried in the court of public opinion. But those type of allegations should not be tried in the court of public opinion. It should be in a courtroom.
But that shift with Charlamagne the God happened when they started to lie on Charlamagne the God and put false accusations on Charlamagne the God. When they started to run his name through the mud, he had to shift because you could no longer be the edgelord creep who says some edgy things because now they're already trying to cast type you as a creep. So you can't really play that character anymore. So Charlamagne the God had to make a hard pivot, go all the way left. So now when Tory Lanez gets accused of doing something, Charlamagne the God is no longer coming online and claiming this is the battle of public opinion. Let's wait for the courts. No, Charlamagne the God is indicting Tory Lanez and finding him guilty and convicting him right then and there.
Breakfast Club, bitches.
Now, I've been called a lot in my 23 years, but Donkey of the Day is a new one.
Donkey of the Day for Friday, August 21st goes to Daystar Peterson, known to the planet as Tory Lanez. Last night, Megan Thee Stallion identified Tory Lanez as the alleged triggerman in last month's shooting incident that left Megan shot in the feet. Let's go to Megan's IG Live and hear what she had to say.
Yes, this Tory shot me. And you got your publicists and your people going to these blogs lying and I tried to keep the situation off the internet, but you dragging it. Motherfuckers talking about I hit this. I never hit you. Motherfuckers was like, oh, she mad because he's trying to Kylie. No, I wasn't.
Tory, number one, you getting Donkey of the Day because you shot a woman. I mean, some Donkey of the Days just sell themselves. That's number one.
I'll be remiss if I don't bring up the Roc Nation element as well. Roc Nation at the time, we know, was applying pressure on these media outlets to run point for Megan Thee Stallion and to make her look like the victim. Charlamagne the God, one of the only times he's taken a stance this strong is two occasions. One, when a Megan Thee Stallion, a Roc Nation artist that they wanted to push, when she made accusations against somebody, the man was automatically guilty. And when the Roc Nation balls got allegations against him, he's automatically innocent. If those are the only two times you've taken a stance that strong, it's involved in Roc Nation, and whenever you've taken a stance is always in favor of Roc Nation, it's kind of like, bro, what are we doing here, bro?
Let's keep it going.
This amended complaint and the extortion lawsuit that Mr. Busby exposes, because Jay-Z went on and filed an extortion suit against Busby. They're basically saying all of that is going to show y'all what we've been saying. Like, this is all just a publicity stunt. Mm-hmm. These are people chasing dollars.
Well, good for Hov. I'm glad Jay-Z responded just like that, because this has been going on for too long.
This is another thing, and Lauren, you should know this because you're the one I consider educated up there, because I can see you do your due diligence.
To be clear, I believe Jay-Z is being extorted. I believe Tony Busby is a con artist and a con man. But Charlamagne the God taking a stance this quick when this is out of his character, when as of lately, all the recent data that we currently have is Charlamagne the God taking the side of believe all victims. Charlamagne the God taking a stance of, yo, women are not just out here lying. Believe all women. Charlamagne the God is taking a stance of, man, suing is for hoes. So when Charlamagne the God is going out of his way to not one, congratulate Jay-Z for suing somebody. At this point, Diddy and Jay-Z is synonymous for each other, right? Charlamagne the God not only congratulating and encouraging Jay-Z to move forward with the lawsuit, but Charlamagne the God is also saying the victim is lying. He's not mincing his words. He's saying, yo, the victim is outright lying. He don't believe her. He believes Jay-Z. Jay-Z is innocent. To take that stance that strongly, bruh, I don't know, man. Now, if this was something that you do for everybody, I would understand. But if you're doing it specifically for Jay-Z and you're going against everything you've been preaching the last couple of years, bruh, it comes across as compromise. Now, I would never disrespect the God, Charlamagne the God, by saying that he's fully compromised, because Charlamagne the God, for the most part, we've seen him go out on the limb and go at Joe Biden, right? And was on the island alone, right, by himself. So Charlamagne the God has it in him to still go out on the limb and get busy against the infrastructure when he wants to get busy. We know Charlamagne the God can get busy, but when he doesn't get busy and he conforms in the worst way possible. There's no coincidence. The two strongest stance against allegations we've seen Charlamagne the God take is one when he is sent Tory Lanez to jail gang, and now Jay-Z is innocent. Now, Tory Lanez was indeed found guilty in a court of law 4 years after the fact. But we've seen everything that came out since Megan Thee Stallion is a no liar. We've seen that case. That case was kind of sketchy as well. All right? Now, Charlamagne the God gives his reason why he believes Jay-Z is innocent. And here's what he had to say.
This is all just a publicity stunt. Mm-hmm. These are people chasing dollars.
Well, good for Hov. I'm glad Jay-Z responded just like that because this has been going on for too long. It is a grift. These accusers go to these lawyers with all these salacious claims. The lawyer will put more sauce on the salacious claims. They reach out to your team and say, if you don't settle with us, we're going to go public with these claims. They'll tell you that they're going to hold a press conference. We're going to do interviews. And a lot of people settle because they don't want the bad press.
Where they don't have the money to
It happens
fight
all the
is
time. And
exclusive.
like you said, the problem is it's very expensive, right? When you get these civil suits, it's very expensive. And like Charlamagne said, you'll go to the press.
Yep.
They'll make these press conferences. And what they want to do is they want to make sure that you lose money. They want to make sure that you lose endorsements, lose sponsorships, lose everything until you get to the point where you be like, you know what, let me just pay them off and get away from them. But Jay got enough to say, look, I'm going to fight this all the way. Now, Busby, he responded, right?
I was about to say,
They're not even discussing this as if it's a possibility Jay-Z is guilty. They came on the airwaves, bruh, and they were told, listen, y'all better not hop on this airwaves controlled by Roc Nation and Jay-Z and say anything other than Jay-Z is innocent, Jay-Z would fight this, Jay-Z would beat this, Jay-Z would not get shaken down or extorted by anybody. They talking like it's 100% fact they know Jay-Z is innocent. Now, if you're Flacco and you've taken stances like this in the past, and you've called out people for lying, and you don't believe that believing all women is the way to go, and that you should believe people with actual credible evidence, then you can have this stance. But if you're at the Breakfast Club where you guys have actively called people guilty, you guys have actively went against people based off of allegations, and now y'all is saying Jay-Z is innocent, Jay-Z is 100% innocent, Jay-Z didn't do this, Jay-Z's gonna beat this, it's odd. Now it looks like DJ Akademiks knows something though that I don't know or that we don't know, because Akademiks will send a slight warning to the Breakfast Club letting them know, stay and keep the same energy when the other things come out. And he hint towards other things may be coming out soon. I don't know, man. Akademiks know something here.
But I just want everybody to keep the same energy because this is going to be a long show. And just remember the size y'all choose. It's going to be a very long show, chat. You know when I say this, I'm going to buy a crystal ball. I'm going to put it right there.
Charlamagne will respond to Akademiks and others calling him out. Now, it wasn't just Akademiks himself, but it was the blog pages, the Akademiks fan pages, people who align with Akademiks, and other people who essentially found this really interesting. Right? That Charlamagne the God in them was taking such a pro-Jay-Z stance when this is against their character, right? So Charlamagne the God will respond back to those claims that he's been compromised and that, you know, they aren't really neutral in the situation and they're acting really biased and moving really compromised. Here's what he had to say regarding the people who are accusing him of being compromised.
it's a big back and forth online. Number one, about the way that we covered Jay-Z here in the room yesterday.
How did we cover it?
People felt like, I thought that it was very neutral and people you guys were speaking to how you felt, but people felt like it was not neutral. People felt like it was.
Who are these people?
People online. You have the bloggers, you have the people on Twitter, you have, a bunch of people.
It was covered. It was covered.
in our comments.
Were they Drake fan pages?
Some of them.
It was covered neutrally.
Yeah.
It was covered neutrally.
I believe so too, but there were people who felt like it wasn't, that we basically covered it in a way where we're already calling Jay-Z innocent because of how he responded. But at the same time, there was an argument back and forth online, and I got caught in a crossfire of that, of people saying, well, it's not fair for you to mention that this is the first time that you were seeing the Cardinals family out since the allegations, right?
Well, it's a difference between saying you believe somebody's innocent and just simply saying, I don't believe these claims. And I don't believe these claims.
But you have a right to say that as
You're
well,
damn
too.
right.
We all have the right to say whatever we want to say, but it's also in fair play, and you can't really dismiss it as just Drake fan troll pages when people say, you guys have most of the time taken a stance of believe all women, pro-victim stance. Why is it when it comes to Jay-Z, somebody who has a lot of influence and power over your career and your status in this industry, why is it when that person gets in something like this, y'all are no longer taking the stance that y'all have built your careers on? That right there to me is a fair question. There's nothing against Charlamagne the God. I think Charlamagne the God is still one of the most important figures in independent media, right? Because Charlamagne the God did spearhead podcasting, et cetera, even though he is at the radio station. But that's what I'm asking, bruh. This don't seem like, I don't know, bruh. This right here just don't seem like it's something that they're doing, for free will, right? Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, all right? Do you guys feel like the Breakfast Club is compromised? Or do you feel like, hey, this right here is an anomaly situation because this lawsuit is just so flagrantly false. Let me know in the comment section. And if you're still watching, click on this video somewhere on my screen, somewhere here, to find out why I personally believe Jay-Z may be innocent. Because I've always been consistent with we not believing any accusations without the concrete proof. I'm not with the believe all women nonsense. They've been on that believe all women nonsense. And now they're switching up. I'm keeping it consistent. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this particular video right here? So click on this and find out what I'm talking about when it comes to Jay-Z. I'm going to see you guys in this video. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.